Good evening, and everybody, welcome to the IBS College Football Podcast, College Football Playoff Rankings Reaction. And sorry, we're a little late. Also, Alan cannot be here tonight. He had to catch a fade with a guy who messed up his numbers from last week's bets. We should have Marcus in the chat later on, as we are coming in here late because neither Kentucky or Michigan State could play defense enough to finish out that last game in regulation, making us wait for these rankings. So they are coming out now with the top. The first two are probably going to be the same. It's probably going to be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU. And the real question is how far does Tennessee fall out? Is LSU still in? Is USC available? We're going to find out. And we have to sit through 10 minutes of Saban yelling on ESPN. Did they really have to play a long promo after we done waited, 40 minutes for this? Jesus Christ. Yes, we have to sit through the extra long hype video on ESPN.
Yo.
Oh, nope. Alan's here. He ran the fade with the people who messed up his numbers.
Nah, Leroy Jenkins is here. My bad. I had to do some parental stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna discuss in depth like TCU and the Texas game. That's more for the actual college football show. What we're trying to do is just obviously discuss rankings as far as like controversial rankings. We shouldn't see any change at the top this week. So it's more or less about who's going to be positioned to move up.
But apparently Cincinnati's still in the rankings.
Cincinnati, Oregon State, and Oklahoma State are now ranked. Tulane dropped that game to UCF, but they're still ranked.
Am I the only one thinking NC State should not be ranked? You lost to Boston College.
I don't think NC State should be ranked either.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Boston College at home. Come on.
I'm not sure what this year's committee's angle is. I feel like I don't think they know either.
No, they really don't. Throw as many SEC teams in there as you can.
Yeah, I do still like that they're giving Tulane some kind of credit, though.
I mean, yeah, they did play a hard-fought game. It's not like they got the doors blown off them.
No, they didn't. Oregon State is a sneaky team to put back in the top 25.
Oh, that sets up well for next week.
Yeah. All right. Florida State moved up 4 spots. UCF moved up 2 spots. Notre Dame moved up 2 spots. The big jump was Washington, who beat Oregon. They moved up 8 spots, and then UCLA dropped 4 spots. So the Pac-12 lost some footing this week. That Washington win was pretty surprising, though.
I mean, you did call it. It was confirmed as an upset alert on the pod last Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry game, and like we said, Michael Penix was doing his thing.
Yeah.
And Bo Nix.
It's nice to see Florida State top 25, even though it saves Norval's job. I don't want him back, but
what, you don't want Cornrow's Mike back?
No. Kansas State up 4 spots. Ole Miss down 3 spots. North Carolina up 2 spots at 9-1. Oregon is down 6 spots, and then Penn State's up 3 spots. Interesting. So, North Carolina's 9-1, and they're not in the top 10. That's
I'm like, and their loss wasn't as embarrassing as Oregon's. Are we really just gonna do this? Okay, like they may not be a top 10 best team, but come on, they're still 9-1, and they beat some ranked opponents.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. I'd have them above Penn State and Oregon, just on the fact that they won an extra game.
So my question is, how many spots did Clemson move up?
They're probably 7th or 8th.
I'm calling shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. And the only downside to doing this live is that I have to mute the TV so I can
Utah is 10th.
Yeah. So you guys don't get like background noise. But Utah's number 10. They're up 3 spots. Still some outside hope for
Wait,
USC.
how is Utah still 10th? With
Because
2 losses?
Because they didn't lose at home to Washington.
Yeah, but they lost to unranked Florida.
Who did man, that was so long ago, man.
Loss is a loss. 2 losses. Give
right,
North Carolina the top 10.
Clemson moved up 1 spot. A loss ain't a loss in relation to losing week 1 or 2 and then being week 11 or 12. Like, it's not going to hurt you as much, regardless of what that team has done.
Who was Utah's second loss?
I'll have to look real quick. I'm not.
I want to say it was.
I'm not following a ton of.
Oh, it was UCLA. On the road at UCLA. Alabama's 8th.
Alabama's up a spot. So USC probably is number like 6. Probably.
Oh, they'll keep him they'll keep him 7th because of LSU. Granted, this does set up a good matchup for possibly the Pac-12 title game with Oregon and Utah.
LSU won that game by 3 points. They better drop.
Hey, it was cold outside, okay?
Dang,
Give them some credit.
Colgate beat Syracuse by 12. Interesting.
Hey, Alan, give LSU some credit. It was 45 degrees outside. They were serving hot soup, okay? They had the sniffles. Give them some credit. It was cold. You know they ain't used to that.
Oh, I can't see it. Can't see it. Here's Kirk Herbstreit mansplaining the rankings.
Now, what the committee's trying to do.
I can never look at him the same since he cried. Was that during the COVID year?
That was, I don't know. That was during the COVID season. The Black Lives Matter stuff.
Was it the Black Lives Matter stuff?
Yeah.
Was it the COVID season? Where he cried.
I mean, I think it was kind of the same year.
I'm going to use that if Ohio State loses to Michigan. All right, here we go. Where they going to go? Number 1, Georgia. Yeah, we knew that. Georgia's number 1.
Yep. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3 and 4, it's TCU and Michigan. Doesn't matter.
Should TCU jump Michigan this week?
I say yes, just because Michigan ain't played nobody.
But they don't.
That's my only argument for TCU over Michigan is Michigan hasn't played anybody. Michigan's like half their schedule is what? Hawaii, UConn, Nebraska. Sorry, Jay.
So how far does Michigan drop if they lose to Ohio State, or how far does Ohio State drop if they lose to Michigan? That's going to be the next question.
It depends if it's a double-digit loss or not. If they lose by 2 scores or more, then yeah, you're dropping 2-3 spots. If they lose by a field goal, they might stay in that order, or might move them to 4. TCU goes to 3 if TCU wins out.
I too don't like that this game is going to decide for these 2 teams. Like, that kind of sucks. Because Georgia could play Tennessee in the SEC championship.
No, they can't.
Or whoever they play in the SEC championship, essentially, they could lose, and it's not a big deal. This is a regular season game that's going to potentially drop one of them out.
I don't. It's wild. If it's close, I don't think it'll drop neither one of them.
We'll see. I better
Especially
see USC. USC better be number 6, man. Y'all better drop LSU down a spot. Stop with this SEC bias.
I'm actually surprised they didn't sneak Tennessee up into to fourth after putting 66 on Mizzou. Oh God, LSU is up
moved
one.
up a spot. Oh, trash.
Throw the whole committee away. Throw the whole committee away.
Trash.
Throw the whole committee away.
Absolute trash.
Honestly, I personally feel more comfortable if USC was 5th and Tennessee was 7th. Because at least USC's lone loss, it wasn't a thrashing and it wasn't a complete dismantling of their entire team. They lost by 3 to a top 10 team. I know Tennessee lost to Georgia, but Tennessee looked like they didn't even get off the bus.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, what?
And if you know how the committee loves to talk that crap about, oh, quality loss. Well, I'm sorry. I think a loss on a field goal is a lot better than getting dismantled.
So TCU's at Baylor.
Rivalry.
Illinois at Michigan. Illinois just coming off a loss, right?
Yep. Granted, if they wait, who's in the
coming
Big
off
Ten
of
title game?
Back-to-back losses, actually. Back-to-back losses. That's tough.
Oh, Burt Bielema.
Just looking through these top 4 or 5 teams. Ohio State's got Maryland. It shouldn't be any problem. Georgia's got Kentucky. Again, shouldn't be any problem. Tennessee's got South Carolina. Shouldn't be any problem.
No,
shouldn't be.
They shouldn't. But... No. Just watch out for the fake field goal and the fake punts. You're fine.
USC was number 7, right?
Yep.
They've got UCLA at number 12.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're at UCLA.
And then they have to finish with Notre Dame.
Who, USC?
Yeah.
I nobody worry about Notre Dame.
Yeah, where is it though?
Utah's got Oregon.
Yeah, they have Oregon this week. Wait, I just want to know if that. Okay, it's in California, so they should be fine. No, if it was at Notre Dame in the Bridget cold of South Bend, Indiana, that'd be a different story. That place is freaking miserable, like around December. Oh dang! Is it legit snowing at the Toledo game?
Yeah. Did you not see my message this morning when I said it's cold and we got Mac this morning or tonight? I knew it was gonna be some. I said it was gonna be some wild weather. It was bound to be.
I'm glad I don't live up there. I'm glad I don't.
So again, not much changing here. Like we're not gonna spend a ton of time talking about what if scenarios because there's literally no actual like threatening games right now that really need to be discussed except for what we talk about on Thursday. Committee wise, no real surprises in the top 7. A little bit of surprise at the top or at the bottom.
I do have one question, and that's does the ACC have any hope of getting close to it if Clemson runs the table?
Would they be playing North Carolina by any chance?
Yes, I think they're both locked in for the conference title.
They need a lot of help. I don't think 11-1 ACC champion goes ahead of a 11-1 Tennessee,
which is wild because the committee used to love Clemson.
Yeah, and then
did Dabo talk too much?
Probably.
Because they used to love Clemson. Like, benefit of the doubt, Clemson would be like 5th right now.
Yeah, probably.
Back in the day.
But yeah, so again, not shocking. Obviously, we didn't even get a ton of people talking either because it's 10 o'clock.
Thanks, ESPN.
We need to do another like demographic post, see how old most of our members are. I mean, 10 o'clock and people already knocked out. Probably, I gotta get up early morning. Like, come on, man. Grow up.
Say, wait, what's Ben's age?
I know, right? No, Duke and Kansas ain't till 10:24. I'm gonna be up all night. All right, well.
Nope.
All right.
Oh.
I'm hearing Matt Roll is currently in Nebraska, and the connection is strong with the Huskers. All right. There we go.
That makes
people.
sense.
There we go.
Who say, so, Jay, your tears? Yeah, they may be over. May. So
we'll catch you guys on Thursday to discuss the games coming up. But again, unfortunately, no real shocker here for our top 7.
For the rankings.
Yeah. All right, bro. I will catch you next week. Let's blame Michigan State because we probably would have had at least 20 people if it wasn't past their bedtime.
What did the post in the group chat say? This is the only effect Michigan State will have on the rankings this year?
Yeah. Disrespectful. All right, bro.
All right, man.
Peace.